In a world where dinner is boring, your wallet's on life support, and you just don't know what to make, Broke Gourmet's got your back. It is fall here in the Pacific Northwest, and I thought this would be a perfect time for you and I to make a soup. Something hearty, something delicious that represents fall going into winter. And what would be better than a creamy red lentil soup? I think it's a perfect idea. Let's head over to my tiny little kitchen and see what we're going to need to make this creamy red lentil soup. Now here we are back in my very tiny kitchen. It's October, it's fall, it's the Pacific Northwest, it's wet, it's windy, and what a perfect time for a creamy red lentil soup, especially one that won't break the bank and it's got very few ingredients. Let's head over here and take a look. So like I said, there's not a lot going on here, but it's going to be fantastic. I got a couple potatoes, some fresh garlic for my sofrito. I got an onion. I like buying these carrot sticks and just because they dice up so nice. 2 celery sticks, some extra virgin olive oil, 8 cups of vegetable broth, pepper, salt, tomato paste, smoked paprika, ground cumin. I'm going to cook some bacon and sprinkle it on the top of mine. You don't have to use any meat at all if you don't want to. Keep it vegetarian. Of course, 1 pound of red lentils. And I got these green onions for the top. This is what we're doing. Let's get all this prepped up. And here I am going to just dice up 1 whole onion, about 4 cloves of garlic, as many carrots as you want, about a carrot's worth, and 2 sticks of celery. And let's not forget we got to cut up our potato, peeled. Okay, now we're just going to get our bacon. I sliced up, that's actually 4 pieces of bacon, believe it or not. And I want to render all that fat out of it. I want to get all that fat because I'm going to be using it. You don't have to. You can skip all of this, and just use some olive oil. But I want that smoky flavor in my soup. All right, now once we got it all done, I'm going to transfer the fat over into a pot, save the bacon for later, and start sauteing off our sofrito, the onions, carrots, and celery. Get that cooked off a little bit. Add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And we're just going to cook it off for a few minutes. Now that we got it cooked off, I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic. And now I'm going to add 2 large tablespoons of tomato paste. So just get it all mixed up. Make sure that tomato paste cooks off a little bit. You want it to cook off some. And now I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of cumin, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. You can just imagine what that smells like. Add the potatoes, 8 cups of veggie broth, and all of the rinsed lentils. Then we're going to bring that up to a boil. Alright, I had it up to a boil. Now I got it down to a simmer. We're going to let it simmer uncovered for about a half an hour until all the potatoes and the lentils are completely softened up. Now you can see it's only been a few minutes and it's already starting to thicken up. Everything's starting to swell real nice. This is going to be so good. Okay, it's been about a half an hour, so this is looking beautiful. You should smell it. Oh man. What I want to do, since it's got the potatoes in it, is I'm going to take this thing and just kind of try to smash them up a little bit before I put the immersion blender in there, just to help it out. I don't know how well it's going to work. Alright. Now for this bad boy. Alright, now I'm just going to use my immersion blender and get it all blended up really nice. If you don't have an immersion blender, you could use a regular blender, no problem. That's perfect. Right, we are done. Let's dish this thing up. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go with a little bit of green onion on top. Little bit of red chili flake. And a little bit of bacon. Oh yeah, you gotta have some bacon. Oh, look at that. That's incredible. Now, a bowl of soup like that, that'll warm you right up. Well, there you have it. Another inexpensive way to make a really good meal for your family. Perfect for this fall and winter. I can't wait to try it. Let's give it a shot. So creamy. There's some bacon. Let me tell you something. This is so hearty and so healthy. You know, you keep the bacon out, keep the bacon grease out, and just use olive oil. This is perfectly healthy. I mean, super food healthy. Oh man, that's so good. That's so good. Oh hey, if you guys like what I do on my channel, do me a favor, like the video, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.